everyone.
Merry Christmas, Robin, but it's Thanksgiving. Robin, I don't know what you're doing here. All right, knock it off. I don't know what you're doing here. You were here just last week.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
I decided, oh, you know what? Let's go back.
All right. Did you have a nice time in London? Because I know that's where you were headed.
Yes. It was fabulous. Or as they say there, brilliant.
Oh, they do say brilliant for everything.
They say actually,
ooh la la.
Brilliant.
Yes, they do. I see you've picked up their habits.
Yes,
So long, Robin's dentist.
God bless us all. God bless us all.
That all work for you.
That was it. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Terry Thomas School of Acting.
Terry, I loved Terry.
Oh, he's always.
I loved it when he said he said, "You Jerry, you're an absolute shark." You're an absolute shark. Get in the back of that van. You've behaved abysmally in this war.
It's amazing too with all those war movies where they always had the Germans who had English accents. So Obenführer now.
But they do that in Rome as well when it's like Roman.
Oh yeah. Hail Caesar!
Hail Caesar!
Oh, Brutus, come here for the not knowing my name and calling me thus. We shall go there. Stand behind me, gentle friend. They never had like a really hardcore Italian Caesar go, what are you going to do right now, huh? Yeah, right there. Hey, hello, hey!
All right. We're just doing the emails, would you?
Well,
yeah, all right, take me through it then. This is from Dean in Detroit, Michigan. You ever been to Detroit?
I lived there for many years.
Did you really?
My dad was in the automobile industry.
He was not.
Yes, he was.
Is there anything wrong with a man? There's nothing wrong with it.
Not at all.
Nothing wrong with it.
Yeah,
if you're gay, you're gay. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. There's no right or wrong to it. Not at all, son. No. This is from Sean in Atlanta, Georgia. You ever been down there, Atlanta, Georgia?
Been down there many times.
You know, the devil went down to Georgia.
When really? And what happened?
The devil went down to Georgia.
Devil went down to Georgia right there. Devil went down there, had some fried food, and went, "Crikey, I'm going back to hell."
Yeah. Dear Craig and Robin, my mother surprised me by driving me in for Thanksgiving, but my wife can't stand her. Uh-oh. How do I ease holiday family tensions? I always pray for heroin. I don't know what wrong. What do you think, Ron?
Well, there's an old Georgia tradition. There's a big bottle of Jack.
Yeah, it's much the same effect. You know.
Yeah, and then basically after a little while, all of a sudden, Mama's like,
yeah.
Happy Thanksgiving, Mama. God bless you. And then they add to that the tryptophan from the turkey.
Tryptophan? Oh, that's the good stuff.
Yeah.
You should sell that street corner. Hey, gobble, 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 gobble.
Turkey junkies.
Yeah, gobble.
Turkey. Yo, man, I got
Giblets,
stuffing.
man, giblets,
I got
giblets.
giblets and tryptophan.
Yeah.
And I got sweet potatoes in the back. Don't be afraid right now.
Do you know, once I was walking through when they used to sell drugs in Tompkins Square Park in New York before it was hipsters in their prams. There used to be a guy that, like, everyone else was selling Sensimilia, but all these guys going, Sensimilia, Sensimilia, Sensimilia. But there was one guy in a bright orange jumpsuit and a green clown wig and go, acid, acid. Acid. Check it out. Had no effect on me.
Step into another dimension. Acid right here. Hello. What's your name? Look on the back.
Sarah in Rock Springs, Wyoming. You ever been up there? Like to go fishing up there, do you?
Oh, no, I haven't been up there right there. I'm always afraid I'll end up on a river and somebody going, hey, pretty boy.
You are pretty. You're prettier since you got married. You know that. You always had the sparkly eyes, but now you're. I guess it's the unattainable thing makes you even more attractive. Yeah.
The old hand signal, don't go anymore. The moment you do that, bleep, this goes into witness protection.
Yeah. That goes into the other dimension right there.
Too late now. What is manual override? Manual override.
Anyway, Sarah in Rock Springs, Wyoming says, Dear Craig and Robin, my friends and I are forming a punk band but can't agree on the name. What do you think you should call ourselves?
Is it an all-girl band?
Yeah, let's say it is. Yeah.
Yeah, let's say it is.
Let's
for
say
the
it.
sake of argument.
Well, I don't want to fight with you. If it's
No. You were in a punk band.
Yes, but they weren't any girls in my. But well, you know, there was no.
How about chlamydia?
That's good.
It gives you kind of. It's Greek, but at the same time slightly uncomfortable.
Do you know, I went to very recently. I was in a bar in Scotland, in rural Scotland, and I went into the restroom, and there was a sign up, right, one of these public announcement signs, in the bar, and it showed it was a drawing of teenagers dancing, and it, you know.
What's having you good down there? Chlamydia this fall.
This is so that I hope that helps. This is from Denise in Orlando, Florida. You ever been down there?
Yes, sir.
Sure. All right. Dear Craig and Robin, my boyfriend and I made a special tape together. Uh-oh.
Oh.
But we broke up a few weeks ago. How do I get it back? Send it here. Send it here.
Care of Craig and chlamydia.
Yeah.
A special tape. Oh, wow.
Everybody's out and about.
Yeah, including chlamydia. Watch out, the last thing you hear is this.
You, mate. Oh, no. My God, his trousers got pixelated.
Oh, no!
This is from Tonya in Charlottesville, Virginia. I don't know if you can tell, but Tonya's a tit. Can you see that? Yeah.
Boys and girls, that's a bird. And a woodpecker is too. Unless you're a puppet.
And so is a cock. It's a bird.
And they both crow.
I'm done. All right.
But you don't go into a bar looking for a rooster.
Ay, caramba. Or you'll walk out with... Yeah. They got it eventually.
Yeah.
When you said it, I was like, well, and then there they were. And it landed. Everybody's out, including chlamydia. Hey, Craig and Robin, I've been a vegetarian for 8 years. Are you a vegetarian?
No, sir.
Okay.
But I do have a cow valve, which is kind of weird. I can't eat meat because it's like I'm one of them now. Oh. And the good thing about a cow valve is I can standing up.
Hey, start introducing meat into my diet. What should I start with?
All yours, Robin. All right. Well, if you're a dangerous person, spam right off the bat. That's kind of getting all the meat products, every part of the cow, in one little box. And if your bowels don't just go BAM!
Oh, they'll do it. I'd say go a little easier. Spams, you know, that's a little much too soon.
Oh, no, wait. You can do haggis.
Haggis, that's true.
Right.
This is a vegetarian haggis.
Oh, yeah, that's a great one. That'll just blow your cheeks apart. That's like a...
I call her chlamydia.
Aye, that one there.
Okay.
Bobby, go get me the chlamydia kit then. Dear God.
Did you see? I just remember. Did you say chlamydia? Your dad's. What? Did you say chlamydia? Your dad's here. Is that what you said?
That's enough.
That's the stupidest thing I ever heard.
That's the one you don't want to have.
Oh, sorry. All right. The beautiful actually stars in Suburgatory Wednesday nights on the great ABC network. Take a look at this. Please welcome Anya Gastar, everybody. I hope you don't. You look sensational, by the way. I love this this glittery sequined thing going on.
I wanted to attract you.
Well, you have attracted
I'm
me.
so delighted.
It
I'm
really
not wearing deodorant either, so my pheromones are blasted.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's funny because I thought. No, I wear deodorant all the time. It's one of the things I had to do when I became a citizen.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's much more popular in America. Yes.
It is.
Except for in like culty yoga areas.
I don't don't spend a lot of time around there. I'm not welcomed.
No, it's all right.
It's for my love of bacon and...
Yeah, I know.
Listen, in the beginning, when I introduced you, I don't know if you noticed, I was trying to be a bit kind of flamboyant, so I said, Anya Gasteyer.
Really?
Yeah, did you like that?
You added a tilde. You added a tilde to my N.
A tilde?
You decorated my N with a tilde.
I'll decorate your end with a tilde if you wear that little dress. No, I mean, Anja.
Anja. Well, now you're throwing in a J. So now I feel like we're in Denmark or somewhere. Yeah. When they Anja Gasteyer.
Have you ever been to Denmark?
I look real when I cry. Things like that.
Do you look real when you cry?
Not at all. Very funny.
I know. That looked very convincing. That kitchen scene from Suburgatory right there. Yeah, that kind of stop it. Yeah, no. That resonated with me pretty strongly. I don't mind telling you.
Did it?
Yeah.
Now I have to tell you something because I am staying with somebody who adores you, and he says that you always credit him with your career. My friend Tony Sepulveda.
Tony Sepulveda?
Yeah.
How dare you mention Tony Sepulveda? No, I went for an audition to be the Hispanic photographer in the sitcom Suddenly Susan.
Oh, I bet.
Not a job that I ultimately got, but I did a Latino accent in the audition, and everyone laughed and laughed.
Yeah.
But Tony was the casting director, and he said, that's the worst Latino accent I've ever had. I said, well, you know. And then he said, but we are casting the Drew Carey show, and they're looking for a new boss, but we want English. Can you do an English accent? And I said, si, senor, yes, I can. And that's how I ended up. And that was Tony that he got me my first job in America.
He's a dear. He hosts me and takes care of me while I'm here.
Is he still a casting director?
He's still. Well, he's above and beyond. I don't really understand what he does, but I think he's in charge.
Philosopher? Is he a philosopher?
He's a philosophical. He still works in casting, but he's fancy. He wears an ascot and a pipe.
Does he dye his eyebrows?
He dyes his eyebrows. He has a thin, charming mustache.
Oh! Hey, listen, I always thought... You live in New York, don't you?
I do. I live in New York. So that's why I stay with Tony when I'm here working on Suburgatory. Because Charlie McKettrick
lives in New York. Your
Brooklyn,
husband?
New York. Yeah.
Yeah. So you live with your husband?
I live with my husband when I'm there. I sound like a high person in this interview. I'm so sorry.
But that's okay, because you probably are a little bit high. A little bit high?
Just,
Do you smoke a lot of pot?
I took a lot of glucosamine.
No.
And I'm all lubed up.
You're very famously a vegan, aren't you?
I'm a very... Am I?
No.
I don't know what I'm famous for anymore.
You're famous for a lot of stuff, and lots of different roles. And now Suburgatory.
It's Suburgatory.
What's it about?
It's about a girl who has a single father, Jeremy Sisto, and he discovers a condom in her. They live in Manhattan, and he discovers a condom in her.
There's a lot of condoms in Manhattan.
And he discovered, but she has one, and he thinks she's too young, and the city's a bad influence, so he moves her to the suburbs, and then finds a crazy life in the suburbs.
So it's about the crazy people that live in the suburbs?
I am definitely one of the crazy suburb people.
All right.
Yeah, I live across the street, and Chris Parnell is my husband, and we think we're very normal, but we're not.
Do you think crazy people live in the suburbs? I've never noticed that.
Well, I think there's...
I think most people are crazy if you look too closely at them.
True.
You know, I mean, I think...
It's just that in New York, you live next to each other, and so it's like family, like you don't notice it, because it's so close to your face.
Or crazy in New York is kind of like, it's acceptable. It's like, hey, I'm crazy, like that's Crazy Bob. He works over there, and everyone's fine with it.
Yeah, that's absolutely right.
Yeah.
That's just the man who talks. He is, no, I mean, I sometimes Google myself too much. Does that count?
If that makes you crazy, welcome to the asylum. I don't think you should do that. I used to do that a lot.
Bad for you. It's bad for you.
I used to do it a lot. When this show, the first couple of years of the show, I used to like, how are people thinking what's going on?
Yeah.
But you can't, because you'll find out everybody hates you.
They hate you.
Yeah,
they're very mean. And I'm on Twitter now, which I'm loving. But about once every like 7th day, somebody will ping at me something so mean that I don't want to play on the internet anymore.
Well, no, you got to block them. That's what the Twitter's all about. You got to learn how to use that block function.
You're right.
You just block them. It's like and you don't, and people go, hey, you can't block me, this is America. I go, yeah, but it's my Twitter account.
Yeah.
Smorgasbord.
Yeah, absolutely. You're right.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's by accident, like it's, anyway.
What do you mean, what's by accident?
But, I mean, 98% of the time, they say lovely things,
Oh, no,
or they
most
love
people
the
are
show.
lovely. A little bit crazy, but lovely. Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And they love weird, specific Saturday Night Live sketches, or they saw, something I did, theater or whatever.
Oh, I see. I thought you were going to say, something rude.
Something that we...
Yeah.
No. That time that we were in, I don't know what's happening. They see something. But they, so mostly they're nice. But then sometimes...
Did you just smell your finger when you were talking to me right there? You just went, mostly they know what's happening, and then you just did that. Have we got an action replay by any chance?
If you play that back...
Yeah, play that back.
Everybody's going to be talking about it on Twitter, and then I'm going to get 20,000 more
she smelled her finger right in front of her. How rude. Is it there? Yeah, let's, here it comes. Hand's coming up. Whoa, there it goes. You smelled your finger.
Smell my finger.
Anyway, we're done here.
It's a little bit...
No, we're done.
Oh, we're done.
Yeah. No, we're done. So, look, what do you want? Do you want a mouth organ? Do you want to go for the big cash prize?
I don't want the cash prize.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
not comfortable with money.
What?
I'm not comfortable with it. It's not my thing.
Are you some kind of hippie?
No, it's not that. I don't forswear it. I'm just uncomfortable around it.
Well, do you want to go for the question, and if you win, you get the mouth organ?
No, because I won't get it, and I'm uncomfortable with failure.
Well, do you want to go with the awkward pause then?
Awkward pause.
Awkward pause.
Yeah, that's more my life.
All right.
For God's sakes, I already smelled my finger on national television.
I wouldn't really say it's national television.
Nobody wanted to tell you, but this is entirely cable access.
Yeah, I could tell. All right. So during this awkward pause, will we be smelling our fingers? Okay. Can I go start, everybody? Hi. So, people sometimes say to me, Craig, what do you do during the commercial break? Do you go backstage and greet the guests? Yeah, I do. Why is the camera moving like that? It's freaking me out. It's like one of those promos where everyone goes, CBS. You know, all the actors, when they go, the new fall shows, and all the actors go. My next guest is a very beautiful actress. She stars on Two Broke Girls, Monday nights, 8:30 on CBS. Take a look at this.
Oh, honey, do you want a hug?
Please welcome the lovely Beth Bears, everybody. Beth Bears. I'm sorry, when I met you earlier, apparently, we said hi. And
we did.
And that's how people greet each other in show business. There's nothing to it.
No, not at all. I just
really? Nothing?
Right
nothing
there.
to it?
Nothing.
That's
well,
fine.
there was something to it. Hey, I had a dream about you last night.
Shut up.
I did.
No.
Actually, it was like more of a nightmare.
Okay.
But I was so nervous I wasn't going to be funny enough, so I came out and I froze, and then you completely stormed off stage, and I started crying, and the studio audience left.
Don't be ridiculous. You don't have to be funny here. Look what I did. No, it's fine. You look sensational, too. Are your shoulders okay?
Thank you so much. I feel like it looks like I'm a little bit more pumped up than I am.
Well,
you know?
that's everybody's doing it now with the shoulder pads.
Everyone's doing it now.
Yes, all the ladies are wearing their shoulders. Do you keep stuff in there, drugs and such?
No, but you know, I could leave like lipstick in there or something and then just pull it out and reapply.
I think that's a nice thing to do.
Yeah.
And are you having a good time on the show?
An amazing time.
Really?
Kat Dennings, amazing.
She's very nice. She was here.
Oh, she's wonderful.
Very attractive.
She's become, yes, she's quite attractive.
Do you guys ever, between takes, No, go to your trailers and have pillow fights in your underwear.
Sit in
and
our
stuff.
dressing room.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Do you ever get snowed in and you don't know where to go because it's California, you're snowed in, so you
Right.
so you decide after a couple of days just to experiment, just to
Why
kind
not?
of,
And there's no pajamas.
No,
And then I was like,
yeah.
what are we gonna do? Yeah.
You've made an old man very happy. Thank you.
Well, good, as long as I can.
Now, did I say your name properly? Bears?
That like teddy bears, yeah.
Like teddy bears, yeah.
Not like the paint, or I'd be rich. Bear.
Oh yeah,
B-E-H-R.
yeah. I'm Ferguson, like me, not like the.
Like Fergie.
Oh, yes, in the
Fergie
Black Eyed
Ferg?
Peas. Yeah, no, that's my sister.
I can kind of see the resemblance,
no,
actually.
That's my sister.
Wow.
Yeah, Fergie Ferguson.
Fergie Ferg. Fergie Ferg.
Yeah, but that's what we always called her at home.
Very attractive family you have.
Yeah, no, and she was always like.
See? You are related. You got the moves.
Yeah,
Were you a dancer?
Yeah.
Were you really?
Yeah, were you?
I actually was. I was in a modern dance troupe, but I was the worst one.
Oh!
You were in a modern.
Yeah.
No, were you really? Stop.
I was in the modern dance. I was in the American Modern Dance Theater when I first came to America.
Oh, you were like legitimate. I was like in Lynchburg, Virginia, modern dance, but you were like
No.
hardcore
This wasn't legitimate. It just sounded legitimate.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I wore spandex and I.
Are you being serious?
No, yeah, I mean, yes. I mean, bongos
Prove
and stuff.
it.
No, I can't do it anymore. No, I'd throw my hip out.
Oh, yeah.
But you did modern dance?
I really did. To steel drums. It was pretty cool.
Ooh, that's it. I bet your parents had to come and watch you do that, didn't they?
They did, my
God
poor
bless them.
parents.
Yeah,
I
that's
know.
nice. Yeah.
Probably not the most fun thing to watch, yeah.
No, it's great. You want to watch your kids do that.
Right.
You don't have any kids yet. You're too young.
Not yet.
How
Not
many
for
are you
a
planning
long
on
time.
having? How many are you going to have?
I'd say one is
No,
enough.
half dozen.
Half a dozen?
Half a dozen. That's
Don't you? How many do you have?
Two.
Two. Two's a good number.
Two's not bad, but I'm going for another 4.
Another 4?
Another 4. I
All
want
right.
to go for the full Jolie
Power
pit.
to you.
Yeah.
Definitely.
No, I want to have a whole bunch of them.
Right.
Yeah, because then they can all look after themselves, and I can get rest.
How are you going to
Virginia.
pick names? How are you going to pick their names?
Yeah, it's just, stuff I see. Or you know what? Like what the Becks and Posh do, they named them after they were conceived. So
Right.
there's Brooklyn and San Diego.
Right.
I think Dumpster, the kid called Dumpster.
Or you could name them after fruit, like Gwyneth. You know, you could get banana. Or
she had-
coconut.
Coconut would be good, yeah. Call a kid Coconut. He's clearly going to modern dance. I think I met about 5 guys called
Me and
Coconut.
Coconut would be
Yeah.
close,
So, where are you from then? Virginia? Is that what?
Well, I was kind of from all over. I grew up in Lancaster, Pennsylvania. Well, I was born in Lancaster, Pennsylvania.
Are you Amish?
No, but I was born around them and went to their market.
You did?
And got whoopie pies. Do you know what whoopie pies are?
I think it might mean something different to me.
I think they're like ding-dongs, but in a round.
it's the same.
Okay, it's the same. It's the same.
No, I'm a big fan of the Amish because they don't have televisions. You can say what you like about them, and it doesn't matter. They don't see it.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true. I didn't think about that.
Did you ever ride around in any of the little carts?
In a buggy? No. Is that what they're called? A buggy?
Yes, a buggy. It's like a ding-dong.
No, I didn't ever ride around in one. I mean, I think that'd be fun, but I think I'd be a little nervous because don't they ride them like on the freeway, like
Yeah,
right
that's
next
right.
to it.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
That horse spooks. You're done. I mean, you're roadkill.
You said spooks like you understand horses.
I do.
Do you really?
We have a horse on the show too. And you have a horse on yours? I'm sorry, don't you?
I don't know what you're talking
I
about. Oh, somebody at the door. Who's that?
Yeah. We should have done modern dance.
Oh, listen. I have to tell you, I don't know if you've been dancing recently, but whatever you got, you still got.
Yeah.
Because I was doing my secretariat dance, and I was like, and you were like,
Was I?
Yeah, I kind of felt like I got served.
I just do what I feel, you know? That's what they taught you in modern dance.
It's just fine. It's just fine.
And I was feeling, oh.
Oh, yeah, you were. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a little moon pie was going on. Listen, we're out of time. You want to go for the big cash prize?
Sure.
All right, then.
Let's do it.
Big cash prize. What time is it, Shadow Stevens?
It's time for the big cash prize.
Yeah. Now, this is $50 American. This will tide you over to the end of the second year, and then the big money, all right? 50 singles acceptable at any strip club in the United States, should you want to use them, and if you do, I'll come with you.
Okay.
You have to answer one of these questions, only one, to win $50. Are you ready?
Okay, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah. Rocky Dingo! What did you do? All right. Yeah, I'm a little nervous, too. Okay. Iceland is in the North Atlantic. Its capital city is Reykjavik.
Yes.
Okay. True or false? Jimmy Carter once shot his sister in the butt with a BB gun.
I'm gonna go with true.
You're taking home $50!